Hello everybody, it's your boy Ronnie Bizzle coming to you with a video. And in today's video, I'm going to show you some of the things that I sold on eBay during the month of April 2020. April was one of my best months selling on eBay. I think it's because of this pandemic going on that a lot of people are staying home, so they're not able to shop in stores, so they're going online to buy what they need, what they want, and I'm glad to provide that support. You know, with my main job as a poker dealer on hold right now until they figure out what they're gonna do, if it's gonna come back, you know, I gotta figure out ways to make money to pay my bills. And eBay has been very, very good to me. I've been doing eBay for about 4 to 5 years, selling on the side, since this pandemic has started. And since I haven't been working as a poker dealer, I've been putting a lot of effort into building my eBay business, putting more stuff up for sale, doing all the things I need to do to make it possibly my next full-time gig. So, and right now it's been working out for the good. I'm very, very happy, and the sales are coming in. So right now, I'm technically still a poker dealer, but right now I'm a full-time eBay reseller. The things I'm going to show you now are things that I've gotten through a variety of ways. I've gone through yard sales, I got them through thrift stores, I've gotten through estate sales, I got them to Facebook Marketplace, I've gotten it through retail arbitrage. Any way I can get items and I can resell to make a buck. But before we start with this video, I want you guys to smash that like button if you like this video. Subscribe to this channel. See, I got this number here at 627. I would like to get this number at 1,000. Hope you guys can help me out. Spread the love. Share this video with your friends, and hope we can get this number to 1,000, because that would be a monumental feat and goal for your boy Ronnie Bizzle. But so with that being said, let's get on with the sales video. All right, let's look at the first thing here. First thing that sold is this 511 Tactical Series Waterproof Patrol Rain Pants. I picked this up at a Savers thrift store for $12, and this sold for $63.99. I usually pick up things new with tags, especially if I get the prices low. Sometimes the only thing I will skip is like if it's a brand like a mall brand, or maybe a brand you see at Walmart. Like if I see something like that's you can buy at Walmart, and I will not buy it because there's no value in it, because it's mass produced. Things you don't want to buy as far as clothing is you don't want to buy things that are mass produced, because there's too much out there, a lot of competition, so you won't be able to get what the true value is, because everyone's lowering the price to try to sell their items. So once again, when you're looking for clothing, stuff like this, always look for newer tags if you can, and get a brand that is usually expensive and you can get it at a low price. All right, next thing that's sold here is this lot of Wallpaper Smoothers. I got this in a huge lot about 2 years ago for $100. There was all these knives, these box cutters, stuff like this. There was all these really, really cool things. I think it was like 3 boxes or 4 boxes full of knives and stuff, and I've been selling this stuff pretty much every day. This is like a really, really slow sell. I get like one of these every other day, and I've made tremendous amounts of money through this one buy, and I'm still making money. I got maybe 2 more boxes full of these cutters and box cutters that I'm selling, and I sell them for like 15 bucks a piece. And they just keep selling because people want this kind of stuff. This is actually a lot, because individually these sell for very cheap. So I decided just to lot everything into one price. And this one sold for $47.30 plus shipping. So when I probably only have like a couple pennies into it. So it was really a good profit. So this brand Alpha, the stuff that I have, it just continually to sell really good for me. All right, let's look at this here. This is a pair of Jose Cuervo Margarita beer tap handles. These are stuff that you know when you go to a bar, you pull down on the beer taps. This is what this is. I got this with a group of other bar taps. There was like maybe 10 of them at a yard sale for like 20 bucks. They paid 20 bucks for the whole lot. And these two were the most expensive. Actually, this one right here, this is the Jose Cuervo Margarita one is actually the most expensive one. This big one right here. But I decided to lotto with this one. And this one goes for big money because apparently this is very, very rare. So I sold this together. I took an offer for 143, maybe I think it was an offer, maybe it was 120, I believe. Yeah, about $120 plus shipping. So if you're out there and you see these bar taps at yard sales all the time, always pick them up if you can get them for $1, $2, because they'll usually sell for like 15 and 20 bucks. And then sometimes you get these rare pieces that sell for big money. So yeah, it was a good sale there. All right, next thing is sold was this Hermenegildos in light blue dress shirt. I sold this. I got this at a Salvation Army for half off. It was like $3 or something with the discount. Anyways, Hermenegildos Zegna is a very, very high-end Italian brand. I picked this up because of the brand mainly. This is super high-end. Stuff like this will sell for like $600 to $700, like brand new. It's really, really super high-end. And if you get it for a cheap price, you can sell it for really good money. This one sold to someone in Korea actually for $39.99. Always look for the high-end like designer clothes that are Italian. Stuff like Zegna, Brioni, Chiton, Bruno Ciccelli, I think that's how you say the name. Stefano Ricci is another one. So look for those, and you'll see them at thrift stores. And they always sell. Okay, next thing I saw was this Corel Videostudio Ultimate Video Editing Software. Now this one I picked up in a lot of other software. I paid $40. There was like 37 video editing software. A lot of them were, pretty much all of them were still brand new in the package. I got this on Facebook Marketplace. This lady was selling all of them on Facebook Marketplace. So I actually drove across town to pick this up. So these old media, you may not think it will sell, but there's always a market for old media, especially like this one that's sealed. So don't overlook this if you see this in yard sales, thrift stores, because they sell for really, really good money. And people don't understand the value of it because they think because the new computers have all this state-of-the-art equipment that this won't sell, so they'll undervalue these items. So you can pick up for cheap and sell them for this. This is $29.99, but the guy bought both of them. So I sold this for like 60 bucks shipped, and I think it went to Florida. This one was a really cool buy. This is a vintage Kuji blue sweater. It's actually a short sleeve. I got this at a thrift store for $5. Now, those of you guys who are not old enough to know, Kuji was a very, very like hip hop brand that was made famous by Biggie Smalls. Look for stuff. If you see pictures of Biggie Smalls, he always wore these really colorful, like textured sweaters like this, and so he made him really, really famous. So these sweaters always go for really, really good money, and this one in particular went for big money because it was very, very rare. First of all, the color was weird. The next thing, it was short sleeve, as you can see there, and the size, 2X. So whenever you see, even though clothing is sometimes saturated in the eBay market, if you can find like rare stuff, especially the size, the design, it will sell for big money. And yeah, this one actually took a while to sell. This was like a long tail item. Yeah, I paid $5 for this, and it sold. This was the best offer. I did not sell it for $199. I think the guy offered me like $150. So I took it. So 5 into 150, you cannot beat that. Next thing I sold is this Super Nintendo Earthwork Gym video game, cartridge only. I picked this up at a Salvation Army for $1.50, I believe. Anyways, with the pandemic going on and people having to stay in their house, video games have been an incredible. I've been selling like hotcakes on eBay. I have sold many video games. Like they just sell. I pick them up and they sell. I sell. And this one is a Super Nintendo. And this one sold for $24.99. Guys, if you want to make quick money right now during this pandemic, video games is the way to go. I'm talking about Wii, I'm talking about PlayStation 3, 4, old Segas, old Nintendos, even Ataris. If you got them laying around and you want to make money, take a quick picture of them, stick it on eBay, and they sell quick. I think this one, it took a while for me to list, but once I listed it, I think this thing sold in like 2 days. And pretty much all the video games that I put up have sold for just quick money. All right, this one's really cool. This is a set of Ping G2 iron set golf clubs, left-handed. I picked this up at a yard sale for like $20. It was this thing that sold plus some other wedges, and I actually separated the wedges. I actually sold the wedges as well for like $60, but this is the big one. I got all the irons, stuck them in a set, and this one sold for $120 plus shipping. You know, it's getting warm. People like cheap golf clubs. I didn't realize that golf clubs, especially Ping and like TaylorMade and like Callaway, they're expensive. I mean, these Pings, I looked them up, they're like $500 brand new. So I knew this would really sell for big money. There's some scratches to it, but if you just put it in the listings, people will buy them. I put this up and it sold within like a week, $120. So not bad. All right, the next thing that sold is this Brooks Brothers two-piece suit. Brooks Brothers is one of those high-end brands that sell well. I picked this up at a Salvation Army for $5. And if you can see, it's brand new with the tag still on them. Look at that. Anyways, this sold. You know, Brooks Brothers is one of those brands that people know, and it's high end, so people will buy this stuff. And if it's brand new, people will really buy it. And this one I put up for like $249. I ran a sale for like $212, and I actually took an offer for like $150, maybe $160. So $5 to $160, not bad at all. It's shipped to Colorado, and I even got positive feedback. So it was a win-win for everybody. The person got good value for this great suits from a great brand, and I was able to turn $5 to almost 200 bucks. All right, guys, the last thing that sold is this Elvis figurine, McFarlane Elvis 68 comeback special. I got this actually from my father-in-law for nothing. He just gave it to me. Anyways, it sold for $40 plus shipping. So the key to selling stuff like this, you got to make sure it's, a lot of it, the ones I will sell are like brand new to package. Make sure there's no dents, no marks on it. And if it does have marks, make sure you indicate it on the listings. Because people who buy this stuff are like collectors. You have to make sure they know what they're getting. Also, be careful about stuff like this, because some of the stuff is mass produced. Like stuff you see at like, maybe you see them at like Walmart or Target, are mass produced. You gotta be very careful. But brands like McFarlane is not. So they actually hold their value really well. So if you have stuff like this laying around your house, take a picture of it, sell it, make a little money. Anyways, that is it. The top 10 things that I sold on eBay in April. Once again, this is how I'm making my money now since I'm not dealing poker. It was a part-time thing, making good part-time money, but now I'm looking at it, maybe probably gonna do this full-time. So I'm really concentrating to make sure I make this eBay business work and make sure that I'm able to pay my bills through eBay until hopefully I get to go back and deal poker, and then this go back to be my fun hobby on the side, making a little side income. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching. Once again, if you like this video, please hit that smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get this subscriber count over 1,000. It'll be really mean a lot to me. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video for Running Bizzle TV. Thanks for watching, everybody.